I spend many a days wandering the wasteland, with nothing to show for, watching as horrific monstrosities pass me by. So I take to the tunnels, hoping that may alleviate some of my pains, but there too I struggle, because what I really need is money and water, of which I do not have. Just like any other time I start in the tunnels, I start by grabbing medkits and ammo and things that could potentially help me survive on the surface. But this is when I realize that there is a hidden gem within the new tunnels update that many people, including me, are now exploiting. You may be wondering, what could this exploitation be? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's literally within the first tunnel, in the first 40 feet. And all it requires is time and repetition. I start by moving my last run into the stash, and I quickly head right back into the tunnels. I walk 40 feet away from the extraction and grab another water, only to repeat this process and do it over and over and over again until I have enough waters to last me 20 days. At this point, I can now actually start looking forward to my goals. A rig, perhaps, or some weapons, but before I do any of that, I need some money. So what do? I start selling everything I have, and I sell it to the people who need it, the people who don't trust me at all. Ironic, but that's the way it is. Even with 20 waters, it's hard to look forward to any base changes. So I just head back in, and I focus on the money aspect for now, and I loot as much as I possibly can. With the occasional skirmishes I have with the underground forces in the tunnels, I fight my way through so that eventually I can loot their bodies and grab as much loot as I possibly can in the process. With my time in the Forever Winter, this seems to be the only solution. Quests are great, but with this new tunnels update, it's hard to even make it to the surface and last 3 minutes. So that's what I do. I grab as much resources as I can, having to make some hard decisions here and there, and I extract only to land myself right back at the untrusted vendor that I soon to gain trust from. Eventually, I am finally able to afford a rig. Granted, it is not for the Scav Girl, but I will need the shaman for this. My old faithful. This was the character that I had played all along from when the game launched, so I was not disappointed at all to revisit the shaman and play him once again. With all the money and loot that I have now recovered, all the money I have a newfound confidence. Now I want to take these battles head on. My weapons are still crap, but I feel egoed with my fancy rig, so that's what I do. I fight through waves of enemies, and I do the same thing I was doing with the Scab Girl, looting their bodies. With my new rig, I can now grab more water and explosives, of which sell for money that will skyrocket me to the top. By this point, my peen has grown 5 feet in length, and I decide to take on bigger enemies and bigger threats. So I begin by trying to take out this mech, and as you can see, it's not going too well. I desperately throw everything I have at this giant mech, but it defeats me nonetheless. Eventually, my unrelenting will scared the mech away, but with a quick snap back into reality, I decide that maybe this fight isn't cut out for me yet. So I head for the extraction and flee, because everybody knew that fight was not gonna end the way I wanted it to. Now feeling that I have completed all my goals for the day, I once again look at the map and look at the possibilities. But without a travel drone, I can't go anywhere. One day I'll make it. I can now wander the wasteland and not have to worry about the monstrosities so much, knowing I have 20 water or more, and become rich within a matter of hours. I feel like this playthrough was a success. Okay guys, that was a bit of a new take on videos for my channel. I worked pretty hard on this one, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting better each time I edit one of these videos, and I have big goals for this channel, so if you guys are willing to stay tuned to the very end, it really means a lot. Not only that, if you enjoy any part of this video, please subscribe, and other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Farewell.